Okay guys, so now we move on to the arcs and circles vocabulary. So here we're going to be going over the central angle, the arc, minor arc, and the major arc. So in class, I wanted you guys to actually do this with me. So as I'm going over them, I'm going to have you guys also go ahead and fill in the blanks for now because we haven't covered this at all. So this is all new information, and we'll be writing the blanks. Okay, so a central angle is an angle with its vertex at the center, and then here the vertex is it's talking about the origin. So the angle with its vertex at the center of the circle and whose sides contain this part right here, which is the radius. Because they are two, though, we are going to call them radii. It's the plural form. Okay, so this is what it's talking about. It's talking about this angle right here. So I'm going to go ahead and label this angle APB, or you could have also written it as BPA, as long as the P is in the middle. Everything else is okay. Okay, the next one is the arc. It's an unbroken part of a circle formed by 2 points on the circle and the continuous part of the circle between, I'm just going to write B/W for short, between the 2 points called endpoints. And so all it's saying is it's the part that's formed on a continuous part of the circle that's not inside, but it's on the circle right here. So the arc would be this one here, AB, and then we note it with this little curve on top. Okay, now we go on to the minor arc. A minor arc is if in this particular case, we're going to be talking about measurement of angle WPX is less than 180. So WPX, this is supposed to be an X right here. But so if the measurement of angle WPX is less than 180, then W and X and the points of a circle P on P in the interior of angle WPX form a minor arc. Made it a little really tight right there. Sorry about that. But anyways, all it's saying is a minor arc. So looking at the word itself, minor is small, right? An arc is just what we covered right here. It's the part that's curved on the outside or on the actual circle itself. So a minor arc, just think of it as an arc that's less than 180. It's always less than 180. So, and we know that 180 is given by half of a circle because a full circle is 360. So it has to be less than 180. So here an example would be W arc WX, arc X, Y, and then also arc YZ. So if in the case they are asking you to give all the minor arcs, you would be giving all three. And then you also note it with just the same way we did up here with 2 letters. Now we move on to the major arc. So the major arc is actually, it's everything that's not considered the minor arc. The major arc has to be an arc that's greater than 180. So we have here the points W and X and the points of circle P that do not lie on the minor arc form a major arc. So in this case, whenever we're talking about major arc, we're actually going to be using now 3 letters. So here we use 2, arc we use 2, major we're using 3 now. So we would be looking at anything that's greater than the 180. So I could use W, go all around, make sure you're not cutting through this way, a lot of students start mistaking that and think of it as just an angle and you follow these points, but you're not, you're going all around. So we're doing W, Z, Y because it's greater than 180. Okay, so W, Z, Y is one of them. W, Z, X is also greater than 180. And then the last one, W, Y, X, that is also greater than 180. Oops. Okay. All right, so now we're up to the last one. The last one is our semicircle, and it's an arc whose endpoints are the endpoints of a diameter. So remember, that's the definition of a diameter. So we're going to go ahead and fill that in. And then that, I think to me, the semicircle is always the easiest one just because you can quickly tell it's half a circle. So in this case, it would be WZ. Or the other way, you could have also written it ZW. Okay? All right, hopefully that made sense. And then if not, I would suggest you go back and keep looking at the videos and go ahead and look at the words and make sure you're carefully looking at each picture just so that it helps you visualize what it is that they're all talking about.